Alright, so usually when I take off the back wheel and change the tire, I usually also like to clean the piston of the caliper. Usually when the piston in there, it gets dirty. It doesn't work as well as it could. So to do that, there's this rubber plug on here. You take that off. So underneath the plug is an Allen head. I think that's let's see if it's a 5 or 6. Let me try a 5 first. So yeah, it's a 5mm. 5mm there. And take that out. So basically, this pin here, it's what holds the brake pads on there. That's loose. This pin usually gets kind of corroded. It tends to, anyways. This bike only has 5,000 miles, or just under 5,000 miles with, and it's only like what was it, like 6-7 months now, maybe. When did I buy this bike? In October, I think. Anyways, so take out the pin. It's a little bit corroded. You should clean it up, soft a little bit. If it is kind of corroded, get like some sandpaper, like a 180 or 220 grit sandpaper, and just clean the corrosion off, and you should be good. Because this thing is stainless, but it's not, it's a magnetic stainless. So magnetic stainless don't resist rust as well as non-magnetic stainless. So they do get oxidized because the brakes are here. It gets hot, heat accelerates oxidation. It's all from the brakes and stuff, all the grime and all the brake dust and stuff too. So you definitely want to clean this up with the 180 or 220 grit sandpaper. It's best to clean it with the wet, dry one and use a wet sandpaper. I think that cleans up easiest. Okay, you should do that. So the brake pads is basically just like so. It's held on right there where the hole is, right? So so that's why it comes off, pretty easy after that. On both sides, like so. So again, so looking at this, I can see the piston side is actually newer than the non-piston side. It's thicker. I can see a difference of probably about maybe 2 millimeters. So this is only a single piston on one side. Let's look at it. So there's the piston in there. Right, so on one side. So what I'm going to do is see the outside of the piston there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray Simple Green into that and clean that up. Clean that up. I actually might push on the brakes and let it push out a little bit because I don't want any grittiness or dirtiness to get pushed into where the seal is. So I'm going to spray it, clean it, toothbrush it first, then push it out a little bit, then clean it again. And once that's clean, then I can push it all the way back in and clean it one more time. So I'm going to do that right now. Oops. Do that right now. Let's put this right here. Too close. Let's see. No, that's not too close. Where's my Simple Green? Simple Green toothbrush. I think I'm pretty good there. So now I'm going to push it out and activate the brake real fast. Let me look at the piston, see if it comes out. Yep, it comes out a little bit. And it still looks clean, so there's no dirt ring around the base where the seal is, so it's good. And this is a rear brake anyway, so the rear brake doesn't get used much. And if it does get used, it's very light, so it doesn't have too much wear in it. Okay, that's good. Push it in now. Push it in with my thumbs. Okay, that's pretty much as far as I push it, I think. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna spray some more. One last time. Okay, and that should be good. Now I'm gonna rinse it off. And move the camera back. Give myself some space. Some space there. Water. Good. Actually, well, I should have cleaned the spring for the pads too. Let me do that. You see where the pads touch, I'm gonna spray it clean, or brush it clean, I should say. Where the brake pads touch. Whoops! There goes the retainer. You want all that clean because that way it moves easier. It's there's no grit, no dirtiness that hinders any type of movement for the brake pads, so it can move in and out easy.
Oh, right. Right. Franklin, where?
What's that?
Franklin?
Yeah, they should be there. No? Or maybe they went on the bike ride? So there's actually another spring in the back there as well. So here's the little retainer spring for the brake pad. I think it went in this way. No, it's this way. So there's a little stepper. It looks like that. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, now just rinse it off now. Okay, so for the most part it looks clean. So I can put the pads back in, but I still need to put this pad back in, so it looks like so. Let's actually bring the camera in closer so you guys can see better. I can see a little better. So it looks like so. So there's shapes to it and little tab here. So those things have to fit into the caliper themselves. So basically, it's probably best to, on the back where these two are, it's probably best to slide that in. Then you could slide this other one in, I think. So I'm gonna go slide that in like so. I think that's. Oops. Oh, maybe this thing's not. Oh, jeez. This thing's not in the right way. Instead of like this, I think it must be in the other way, maybe. It's in the other way, so it's supposed to be like that, I think. And that in there. All right. No, it doesn't feel like it. Nope, that doesn't feel right. Yeah, no, it's like that. No, I had it right. I had it right the original way. I had it right properly. It's just that spring is kind of pushing against. That spring is pushing against me here, so it's pushing this down. So it's not. That's why it's not going in quite right. So let me send her like so. sit down like so. This side, sit down like so. I need that pin. I can't put this in without the pin. I haven't gotten the pin clean yet, so I need to sand this pin down a little bit. Let me wipe it down. Let me see how dirty it is. No, it doesn't actually doesn't look too corroded. In feeling it, it doesn't feel very corroded either. There's some little marks here, and I'm running my fingernails over that. That's basically just the brake pad, the metal, the backing of the brake pad rubbing on it there. So those are the 2 rub marks. That's all that is. So let's stick this back in, like so. Oops. See, so it's like this. So these 2 little clips right here. That's what holds onto the caliper up on top. I should have held pretty tightly, but not in this case, I suppose. So I do that on the put the other pad in right here, so that way there's even pressure on that spring, so it doesn't fall off. So now I need to push the pad up, 1 up. Okay. I got 1 in, other side. Push up. Okay. I think I got them both in. Let's get the Allen head. Oops, it's not in all the way. Oh, there it goes. Still slide out a little bit there. Okay, it's all the way in. As long as the 2 pads are spread apart, they will stay in the slot. If the pads come together, they will actually, because of where the slot for the rotor, it will actually drop, and the front end will actually drop, like you saw a moment ago. Otherwise, that's it. That's how you put the take the brake pads out, clean the piston, and put the brake pads in. All right. So that's pretty easy. Easier than the. Actually, it's probably more work than the front, because the front you don't need any tools at all. They pop off. This one you actually have to unbolt this. But anyways, I still need to tighten this up. But I could do that. I could do that off screen. All right, that's it.